Today we're talking with Judith White, who's a leading authority in aromatherapy. She's also got 10 best-selling books under her belt. She's just launched a new organic skincare range called JW Organics. Judith, what's other than you on the journey in aromatherapy?
Well, to begin with, I was a massage therapist. So my journey into aromatherapy was mixing essential oils and cold-pressed oils to rub over people's bodies to be able to perform a massage. And I can remember, and this is going back more than 2 decades ago, probably too many years to recount. However, when I started, I said to my teacher, look, what happens to these remedies that I'm applying to the skin once they go in? And he said, oh, no. The essential oils that you're using in massage are just simply to take away the smell of body odour. And I went, So I started to investigate these things called essential oils and found that there was this whole science about aromatherapy, using essential oils, which are the part of the plant that smells, gives it its fragrance, in its liquid state as therapeutic agents to affect the body, mind and emotions. And once I found out how fantastic this natural therapy was and how versatile and safe and effective as a natural therapy, I thought, what would happen if I combined that ancient healing art with the practice of massage to be able to perform even greater results in treatment. So that's what started me off into the world of aromatherapy, and there was no turning back from there.
So now to come a long way, many years later, we've got JW Organics. So tell me about that.
Well, I think it was a natural transition from, the purest form of natural therapy in skincare still remains today aromatherapy. So for the purists that are out there, you take essential oils, you put them with massage base oils and different combinations of that, and that is the most simple and yet complex and effective skincare today. The moment you start moving into creams and lotions and shampoos and conditioners, it's a whole different dynamic. So it took more skill than I had as an aromatherapist. So what I did was I teamed up with my business partner, Margaret Smith, and Margaret is the cosmetic chemist who has brought her expertise in making creams and lotions. And I guess it's the combination of both our work blending aromatherapy and cosmetic chemistry together and being able to create the best possible products that work.
So science and technology is combined with the therapies and essential oils?
Oh, definitely. Everything we do has to be well researched. It has to employ technology to be able to create these wonderful medicaments. It's not enough for skincare to be able to have a list of fabulous products on the back of a label that all sound wonderful but do nothing once you put them onto the skin. So what we're about at JW Organics is creating skincare that produces real visible results. And that's what we're so excited about, because it's really taken the science and the technology, incorporated it into the organic world, and now we've got these beautiful certified organic skincare products that are able to produce results that you can see and experience straight away. And we say, look, don't believe us, try it, take it on for yourself, do the 1 month trial and put your skin to the test and see the results for yourself.
There's a growing awareness of cosmetic food, injecting skincare, healthy lifestyle, and weight. So how does a woman use, perhaps she's got a skincare routine, how does she read the back label? How does she understand and know what products are in the skincare she's using, and how can she change?
Look, that's such a great question, I have to say, because it's a minefield. These labels are so confusing, especially to me. I can pick up some ingredients and not even know what they are. But the biggest thing, I think, from an organic point of view is that there are no synthetic fragrances used at all. They're not permitted at all, not in any organic product. So if it has perfume... Yeah, that's part of the certification process. So there are no synthetic fragrances allowed. So even some of the top brand natural products that are purporting to have organic ingredients in them, and most of which do have some organic ingredients in them, you'll still read on the back of the label that it's got X brand's perfume or X brand's signature scent. That's a key indicator when reading a label that there's actually been a perfume or a synthetic fragrance added. And when you think about the fact that if we could dismiss synthetic fragrance from our skincare products, we would see the disappearance of around 50% of allergens that we're experiencing today. So as much as perfume in itself has got enormous benefit to lift the self-esteem, give us a sense of our own identity, if we can turn our attention to natural fragrances and combinations of natural fragrances to be able to lift the self-esteem, which is measured by around 35% just to use essential oils on the skin every day, who wouldn't want that boost in self-esteem and confidence daily?
So is there one product that we should avoid? Is there one ingredient we should avoid? Or, is there one that's worst of the lot? Like, is it synthetic fragrances? Is that what you say?
Well, the great thing about Google or the internet is that you can jump on and be able to research ingredients and become informed. And we really invite all our customers to be able to be really scrutinise each and every ingredient to become more informed purchasers so that we are making conscious choices about our health and wellness. And certainly beauty, health and wellness all sit in the same conversation now more than ever before. So parabens are something that I would never consider as a skincare ingredient, synthetic fragrance, and we need to be aware that when we do, or when some companies remove certain things from their product, they can bring other things in that can be more dangerous if they're still wanting to create that synthetic cosmetic soup of ingredients. So I think it's really important. We're turning over in our body 6 billion cells a day. And if all of those newborn cells in our body were like a little bird in the nest and could speak, what would we feed them each day? What would we, with their little mouths open, saying, feed me, I'm a new cell in your body, I'm wanting to be able to help you to thrive in life, not survive. What sort of skin food are you going to feed me? Well, first of all, you have to have ingredients once they get in there, because 60% of what we do put on our skin goes in, that they can identify that these cells need to be able to metabolise them once they enter our system, our bloodstream, and they need to be able to be excreted. So one of the best things that we can all do for ourselves, our health and our beauty regime, is to choose ingredients that are plant-based, that we can utilise and absorb and excrete.
What is the one thing you can do to your children?
Well, I think make everything that you do count. You know, one of the big things for me is that if I'm going to take a shower, I want to make it the best shower I possibly can. So if I'm going to stand in that cubicle and get wet and wash my body, then how can I turn that into something that really serves every part of my life? So I take an aromatic shower. So it's as simple as putting a flannel over the plug hole and putting, say, a couple of drops of lemon, lime and peppermint into the base of the shower. When I turn on the hot tap, the hot water comes down, hits those molecules in the bottom of the shower, and now I've got a beautiful, steamy, uplifting, refreshing environment, which will change the way I feel and think within 3 seconds. Then I can simply remove the flannel before the water overflows and then wring it out and compress my skin. So the antiseptic, antiviral, antibacterial nature of the essential oils, as they're percolating around my toes in the shower basin, are cleansing my feet from being crammed into my shoes every day, so that I'm having a little foot spa. I've had a facial compress over my skin with my flannel, and I've changed the way I feel and think. So it's about, if you're going to do something, how can I make the most of that action? And that's the approach we took to JW Organic Skincare, is that if you're going to go to the mirror and you're going to apply that cream to moisturise your skin, anyway, then what can you do to make the best application and the best of the ingredients that you're putting on work for you from a health perspective as well as beauty?
Your products are available in New Zealand and Australia.
They're available in spas and salons, and from mid-November they'll be available in David Jones as well, selected David Jones stores throughout the country, which is fabulous because everybody then can go in and be able to get the retail products. It is ostensibly a salon and spa range because we have superb signature treatments, from ones that are really our express treatments for those people who just want a real boost to their self-esteem and confidence and refreshing their entire face, how they look and feel, through to the beautiful timeless treatments and body wraps, and so we have a completely different professional range of products that are suited for salon professionals, and you can go and experience those treatments in spas and salons throughout the country.
But your at-home range, which is available through department stores, it's no less product?
No.
It's the same thing, you just do it at home?
Yes, you look, honestly, it's not the same because the formulations are different. Obviously, between a professional range, they're a completely different formula. A lot of companies do make the same product formulation for their professional and then rebadge it for their retail range. This isn't that. Daily application and a daily dose of all these wonderful vitamins, minerals, herbal extracts that are going into the skin are provided in a single application for your daily consumption of those vitamins and minerals as we intake them through the skin. And obviously you want something different when you go to a spa and salon so that you can experience that extra boost to what you're doing at home daily.
No, organics is a very small player in the industry. It's a very big billion-dollar industry. Do you see that increasing in recent years?
Oh, definitely.
Green lifestyle,
yeah, well, everybody's become so much more socially aware. We're really aware of the ecological results to the choices and decisions that we're making daily about what we put on our skin, what we consume in our food, because ultimately we're a closed ecosystem. So what we put here will eventually end up on our plates just because of the process of living our life. So it is very, very important that we are aware of the ingredients that we're choosing, that they do come from, they're not from rainforests, the ingredients aren't going to endanger other species. So all of those things are really important to us, and they're very valid considerations when creating and making a skincare range. The most important thing, I think, is for a results-driven range is that that technology is brought into the certified organic area in such a way that we can make the molecules work like a lock and key system. And I think that this is what sets us apart from the fact that there's no skin type in JW Organics. We address the skin as an organ. We very much are choosing ingredients that are able to lock onto the receptor cells of our Langerhans cells in our skin, which is our body's first line of defence for our immune system, and so that our molecules from the skincare are able to actually engage to these receptor cells, be consumed by the body and utilised, and be able to feed these new skin cells. And that's why you get this fabulous glowing skin. And people who have had the treatment will often remark straight away about how fabulous their skin looks.
Where next? Judith White and JW Organics?
Where next? Well, I think it's just a matter of we've taken years to be able to co-create this range together, and Margaret and I really want to see the range just go out into the hearts and lives of everyone and have everybody embracing skin food as a healthy alternative to their beauty care regime. And I think this one small planet will keep us busy for a while.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Anne-Marie.
How do we stop it now?